Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you all had a great weekend. The weather was pretty good up here in Northern California. A little windy on Saturday. Today it's not so nice, but anyway, so we've been talking about food and what everyone wants as far as just guidelines or an actual meal plan laid out. This is what you have to eat. I got to thinking that I know what I want to eat, and I know why I don't want to eat certain things, sugar contents, whatever. And so, actually, Michelle and I are kind of working on getting some of this stuff down on paper and making a handout and get it printed out, and that way we could to customers we could give them information so they have it. One of the big things is the biggest thing is portion control. Your healthy diet. I don't like to use diet. That you should eat healthy every day. So that take the word diet kind of out of it, because people think diet. So your Weight Watchers and this and that. Just put good whole foods, healthy foods on your plate. I don't worry about calories per se. I don't have a number I need to hit 1,800 or 2,200 calories a day. Counting calories is really not very accurate, just because there's so many variables between the labeling and what the food actually has in it. Just different things because of amount of resistant starches and fibers that can be in it. The data could be old, outdated, product variety, the soil and growing conditions. Food grown in Washington is not going to be the same as food grown in Southern California, and it's not going to be the same as the same food grown in Ohio. They're all different growing conditions. Every farm is different. Just things like that. How ripe was it when it was harvested? Some foods like avocados don't start to ripen until you pick them. Other things could be picked early, and they never fully develop the full nutrient spectrum. So it's just you should have an idea of what you're taking in, because you need to know how much you should burn. But it doesn't have to be a science experiment where you're weighing everything out by the gram or an ounce. We don't do that. I've never done that. Michelle has done the 21-day fix, that they have certain containers, and you're allowed X number of the red containers and the blue container, and I don't get it. And that was based on your total calorie needs for a day. I focus way more on the macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Those are what you need, and they need to be good fats. When I say fat, I'm not talking trans fat that McDonald's is cooking the fries in. Mono unsaturated fats are okay. Omega-3s and 9s are okay. Those are found in fish, avocados, nuts. Now, like nuts, for instance, when they roast them, they're taking a lot of that oil where the fat is out. So if you're adding nuts, sunflower seeds, almonds are great, walnuts, cashews, Brazil nuts, they're all really good, and you should have some in your diet with every meal. Just stick to the good fats like I mentioned, and do some research and find out what all is in some of those groups. Monounsaturated fats. Polyunsaturated fats are okay too. You don't want the saturated and the trans fats. So anyways, I tend to go off on tangents on stuff. So our basic kind of guidelines is, and this will be for men, women, it's less, but you can just use the palm of your hand for your meals. A palm-sized portion of protein. Average male should have 2 of those. So 2 pieces of chicken breast, or a chicken breast combined, perfect. Piece of salmon, perfect. You're just talking about the palm of your hand. Vegetables, 2 fists. So, you know, maybe a spoon of broccoli and some spinach. You know, that's, I don't know, it's maybe a cup and a half for me. The nice thing about this, and I'll show you in a second, is so for your carbs, 2 cupped hands. So there's a portion of rice or potatoes, or, you know, I don't like bread, so I'm not a big fan of bread. Lots of carbs and refined wheat, even if it says whole wheat and all that stuff, there's still a million process involved. There are some good breads out there. You just got to do your own research. The fats, so 2 full thumbs of fat per meal. So whether it's a slice of avocado or some almonds or walnuts, you know, you give it 2 thumbs up. There you go. There's your portion of good fats for the meal. For women, for an average woman trying to just eat a healthy diet, that portion size is basically just 1. 1 hand, 1 fist, 1 cupped hand, 1 thumb. Now there's different guidelines depending on your how active you are, what your goals are. If you know, I mean, if you're trying to really lose weight, your carbs should be way lower than your proteins. Protein has a way higher thermic effect on your diet, on your metabolism, and then your body type. There's ectomorphics, endomorphics, mesomorphics. Everyone's got a different body type, and it's based on genetics. Unfortunately, it's based on genetics and how your body processes food. So everyone's going to have a specific plan when it comes to what their goals are and what they can eat. But the hand size is a really good general rule of thumb. And the nice thing about it is it's kind of proportionate to your body size. If you're a smaller person, you got smaller hands. You're a bigger person, you got bigger hands. So you need a little bit more food. Can't really go wrong with it as a general guideline. If you want more specifics, like I said, we're working on some handouts and getting some guidelines and some meal ideas, and possibly working on an actual meal plan laid out for a month. But that's going to take some work. Okay. Hope you all had a great weekend, and we will hope you get some exercise in today, and do some of my workouts. Let me know what you think. We can always adjust the time to make them a little bit harder. Next one I do, I'm going to include some weights, and it's going to be a little different program. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see what you guys think. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.